Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I am Leslie McGuire, and I am here to go over, have a little review for Killing Eve season 3, episode 1. I did my trailer review for season 3, and if you have not watched it yet, just go back into my channel and also subscribe and hit the bell for more notifications because I will be giving lots of reviews on certain videos, certain movies, certain shows, and just shit in general. So yeah, just check it out. But today I'm going to be talking about season 3, episode 1. And if you haven't seen it yet, I suggest that you go watch it right now because I am going to be discussing some spoilers, and also I'm going to be putting out some hints. So I just wanted to make that disclaimer because I don't want to make anybody mad. I don't want anyone to feel a certain type of way. Yeah, so this episode I must say it was interesting. It was very interesting, and I'm happy that it went the pace that it went because everyone was having mixed reviews. We're like, I'm not sure about this. The first episode of this season, it should have been a little bit more better, and I'm like, I don't agree. Everybody has their own opinion, so I acknowledge that and I accept that and respect it. It's just that, I rather it be the way this episode was because honestly, like, it was more so of a reset, if that makes any sense. Like, a reset. And it was interesting to see how everybody is just going on their day, on their life with, like, after everything that happened in Rome in the last season. And with Constantine, with Eve Villanelle especially, and like, I loved it. I am not complaining because I loved it. And I'd rather it be this way than for it to be like, oh, action here and here. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? So it definitely helped me take the time to really zoom in on the new characters, especially Dasha. Dasha, honestly, I low-key don't trust her. It's something about her that's a little bit off to me. And it's just like, why now? You know what I mean? Like, why all of a sudden she wants to slip back into Villanelle's life? Is it because, the fact of what happened between her and Constantine and she kind of, heard about it? Or is there a catch somewhere? Is it something that she knows that we don't know, that Villanelle doesn't know? So it's just a lot of questions. Like, I definitely have my eyebrow raised about Dasha. Um, and it was pretty cool because it was just like, maybe this this character Dasha, she'll lead us to how she met Villanelle. Maybe it's they're going more deeper into Villanelle's life before she was actually Villanelle, when she was Oksana. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very interested to see it. Hopefully, please don't mind my neighbor's dog. But yeah, so it's definitely going to be interesting with that, and I'm looking forward to see that situation and how that unfolds. And also Villanelle, like like Villanelle, she was just, it was so crazy. Like, she's making it seem like, oh, she's living her life, and she's more so like, fuck that. Like, I don't care, blah, 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 blah. But it's just like, ma'am, you on your wedding day next to your wife in front of her family, friends, and I don't know if I'm pretty sure, well, none of her friends, her family, but you guys know what I mean. Like, she literally got up to make a speech about her ex and saying that she's happy that she's gone.
Met Maria. I thought, great shoes. But then I learned there's so much more to her than that. She also has a great house, and the pool, and tailor, hairdresser. It really is the all-round excellent package. When we'd met, I just had a really bad breakup. It's really bad. But when I think about my ex today, I realize I am so much happier now she's dead.
Like, ma'am. So I'm pretty sure the wife was just so like low-key embarrassed, like but something tells me that she wasn't, it was like a mixture of feelings. Like, she was a little bit embarrassed that she would say something like that and also talk about her ex. And then on another note where she's just like, actually, I'm glad you feel that way about your ex. So now I don't have anything to worry about. And I'm glad that she's gone too, because I don't have anything to worry about. Which I feel like is crazy when you really think about it. So I feel like that laugh was all kinds of emotions. Like, I got so many emotions from that laugh. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, it's just like, you can definitely tell that Villanelle is still thinking about Eve. She still is feeling Eve, and she's still, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so technically she knows that she's gone, but it's just like, you still got her name in your mouth. Like, you still got her name in your mouth, and you still call her your ex-girlfriend. So, like, Eve was Villanelle's girlfriend in her head. Y'all know how everybody's just like, oh, that's my girlfriend in my head, or you my best friend in my mind. Like, that's pretty much what it is. Like, it's so funny. But yeah, but it's just interesting with the whole like the kill, the spice kill, they will call it, like with the spices, and how Villanelle, just like after she killed that woman at the herb store in like Barcelona or Spain or wherever she was at, wherever part of Spain she was, I'm sorry, but she literally just killed her ass. Like, this was a different type of kill, and I was feeling it. It was just like different. It was horrific. But yeah, so I promise y'all, I have asthma, so it's just my asthma. So that situation with that, Eve is just like, she's trying to find her way. She's also resetting as well. She's going over things that, like, current events that happened, past events that happened, and it's just like, she's trying to find her way. Like, she's trying to find her way back into where she should start. I'm thinking, like, does she want to continue on with, you know, being in MI6, or thinking about doing something on her own, finding things out on her own? And it was very interesting. And you know what's so crazy? And I'm gonna just say this. What's so crazy about the ending, I know I skipped ahead, but I'm just talking about highlights of this at the moment. But the ending freaked me out. It freaked me out. It made me sad. It made me feel all kinds of emotions. I was not feeling it. And the reason why I said I was not feeling it, it just hurt my heart. That's why I was not feeling it. And it was just like, this is terrible. Like, my boy Kenny, This is for Kenny. Poor boy. And you want to know? You want to know something? You want to know how I feel about that? I honestly, I truly like. This is just my theory. This is my theory. This is my little conspiracy theory about that. I honestly feel like Carolyn has something to do with that. I really do. I really feel like she has something to do with that. And there's another conspiracy theory I have about Carolyn as well. I honestly believe that she is a part of the 12. And I wouldn't be surprised if she's like the fucking godmother of the 12. Like the actual leader of the 12. Like 12. Like she runs shit here and there of the 12. And it's just like she's so shady and she's so sneaky. Like it's something about that woman. It's something about that woman. I don't want to hear anything. It's something about that woman, and I don't trust her. I do not trust her. And I honestly feel like, just take a look at especially season 1. Like no one's ever really talked about why she was visiting Villanelle in prison in Moscow. Like no one talked about that. When Eve and Kenny zoomed in on Carolyn when she was talking to Villanelle, when she met Villanelle. So that was a little bit, no one didn't really get into the deeper side of that. And I feel like it's something that she knows, and it's something that Villanelle knows, but Villanelle's so blinded by, you know, getting her money, doing whatever she gotta do, and then she mind her fucking business. She just wanna know where Eve at. That's it. Like, it's like she don't really care much. She's just like, okay, so I keep on asking about the 12. I keep talking to you, Constantine, so I can get information, but I'm not really getting a lot of information that I need. So up until you feel like you want to tell me, I'm just going to be over here. Just don't keep me away from my girlfriend. And you figure out what the fuck you want to do. Because, like, I just want to get my money and go play cat and mouse games. I don't got time for this shit. You know what I mean? I honestly feel like Carolyn has something to do with that. And then on the second season of Killing Eve, Kenny and Eve were talking. I'm trying to like speed it up because I don't want this to be a super long video. But Eve and Kenny were talking out in the hallway. And it looked as if how the camera was like angled, it looked like somebody was in a closet or somewhere looking and eavesdropping on Kenny and Eve talking and discussing shit. And you remember when Kenny was trying to warn Eve about not going to Rome, and Carolyn just like scooted it on that conversation and tried to like make him feel like, oh no, like I'm here, so don't tell what you gotta say. So Carolyn basically intimidated Kenny not to say what he was going to say. So I feel like she probably did some dirty shit. And y'all remember that conversation she had with Constantine. And I'm just collecting facts and collecting clues from the last 2 seasons. And I'm connecting it to this last fucking scene that traumatized me, okay? And Constantine was like, you don't love your son, like, or whatever he was whatever he mentioned about love, if Carolyn loved Kenny. And it was just like, she was just like, no, I'm trying to like, it's like she was basically saying she's trying to keep her distance, is better off that way, some bullshit. But it was just like, she was not trying to, it was weird. It was more so like, I don't even trust my own damn son. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like crazy. It was sketchy. So I definitely would say, y'all better go back and look at the facts, because I would not be surprised if Carolyn is that bitch, okay? Overall, I loved it. I loved it. I didn't get too in depth in the whole entire episode, but I'm already out of time. So I really loved it, and I really am interested. I'm so looking forward to the entire season. And yeah, so catch me next week for another review for season 3 of Killing Eve, episode 2. And also subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for more notifications so that way you can chit chat with me. So tell me what you guys think. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Comment in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Deuces.